So I've got 11 of my beautiful friends in here that are going to help draft with me. They all have paid $250 into this league. And we have paid a total of $3,000 into this pot. Now, last week I said this was a $3,000 fantasy draft because, you know, you win, you get $3,000. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Well, people are very upset about that. So let me clarify. This is a $250 league. I don't want to be, you know, fishing for clicks or anything, because we all know the only way that we're going to get any clicks is if we put 3,000 instead of 250. So it's a $250 buy-in league. Should be a lot of fun. Obviously, a lot of sharp players in this. Guys who are willing to put their money on the line. Typically, they're very good at fantasy football. But some of these drafts here at the last end of the season have been pretty off the rails. And so we'll kind of see what happens. So, yeah, I know, Ryokan. I'm pretty sure we drafted next to each other last time, too. So, whatever. Oh, no spamming. No spamming. Nightbot is on. Ravens, yeah, I was going to say it wouldn't be a draft if I didn't have Ravens Flock here to tell me I suck. So, appreciate you, buddy. I'm glad you're here. KT's just donating his money. Let's start this thing. All right, it's going to be we're doing a 90-second clock here. So it is a fast draft. Sorry, again, this is our last, it should not be 15 rounds. So let me fix that. It's our last high stakes league of the year. So drafts, we only have a couple more drafts. I think we have 2 more drafts we'll stream this weekend. That's it. It's very sad. But I am so excited for football. You have no idea. Because defense and kicker were in there. So now we're good. All right. Aaron's okay with the 10s. Flockley have a buy-in. No, it's just Mason's cash. So he's got a lot to lose. Good mark will be where Henderson goes. We'll go ahead and see about that. Since this is a high-stakes draft, please no name dropping. Unless I ask you for help on a pick, because I know I do that for you guys sometimes. But let's kick this thing off. Let's do it. Chase goes 101, and we are rocking, and we are also rolling. I think the nice thing about the 8 is I have a pretty clear picture of what I want to do in round 1. If there's any followers, I'll take a follower. And if there's the other thing is, a lot of times at the 2-5, there's a follower too. So we're just going to see what happens in this league. And we're going to kind of just take the value in the first 2 rounds, I think. Best player available. Still looking for our balanced start, I think, but it's served us well so far. What's up, Sunranker? Good to see you. Nothing crazy so far. Top 3 players off the board. Oh, man. Top 4 players off the board, so nothing crazy. Saquon goes. And we'll see what happens here. Kyle Pitt's already falling. I know. What's up, Exist Hog? Good to see ya. Yep, so let's lock in here. I mean, again, we have a pretty good idea of where this is going to go, I think. Jefferson goes. Ryokan's up. Oh, man. Do you have Lamb above Gibbs now? I have Bijan, Lamb, and Gibbs all in the same tier. So, what's up, Con? Good to see you. All right. Now Amon-Ra goes, which is great for us. I don't mind you name dropping here. Do we go here? I think my selections. I think we go Neighbors or Christian McCaffrey here. Where do we want to go with this one? Neighbors or Christian McCaffrey? Chat. I'll let you tell me. I know who Ravens Flock wants me to take. So good luck in your draft, Vice City. Appreciate you, man. 29 minutes. Just drafted my home league. I think it's the best draft I've ever had. That's awesome, man. I'm so happy for you. A lot of people saying Neighbors. I was planning on Neighbors anyway, so let's just... Is there any injury? Okay. Wow. So split CMC Neighbors. It's split. You guys are about 50-50 on this. And I'm thinking Neighbors. We'll see who comes back to us. I don't want to... I went pretty early running back in the last draft, so I'm going to switch up my strategy here, go with the balance. He takes Christian McCaffrey right after me. I don't want to... yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it goes. Either's fine. I mean, they're both... Yeah, I mean, they're in the same tier here, so I know you guys were pretty split on that one. Got the algorithm ready. Yep, the last version of the algorithm is ready to go. And so if you guys have drafts left to go, make sure you utilize it. Neighbors is the toe injury from college. Now some back stuff going on. I did see that. Did see the boo-boo toe. I did see that. I did see that. Puka goes there. So 110 for Puka. Yeah, it does kind of suck that he's entering the season, you know, somewhat injured or supposedly injured. I don't know. But he better not be on the freaking injury report. That's just, yeah, I don't know. CMC if you think like Sal, that's true. User rankings of both my redrafts absolutely cooked. Good stuff, Jacob. Our rankings probably, I mean, I guarantee our rankings aren't freaking perfect, but I'm glad they were helpful to you, though. I will say that. So, Henry BTJ starts. Nice. I got that at the 111 in my last draft, so. Heard the toe thing all last year, too. This toe thing started his junior year of college. Oh, we should do an auction draft. I forgot about that. That would be fun, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. We could do that. Okay. We're going to see what happens here. With Puka, he's obviously got Puka. Icy has CMC. Okay. I did see that, Daryl. Welcome, welcome, my friend. You're the first Dynasty convert we have this year. So there will be more. There will be more of you that play Dynasty, I promise you. Trust me, I will convince you. See where Aaron goes here. Yeah, excited about Collins and Genty. Yeah, nice start here. I think a pretty safe rookie. And then Nico, obviously the upside's crazy there with him. So Nader's one of those guys always banged up yet plays most of the time. Yeah, Amon-Ra's the exact same way, right? And these guys are pretty much the same way. Amon-Ra's banged up a lot, but he plays through everything. That man is tough as nails. Drake London goes there, and so nice pick there. Double wide receiver start, but I love getting London where you're getting him this year. I think it's awesome. So Icy's on the clock. So I love that. Yeah, I love Drake London this year as well. I'm totally with you on that. Jacobs goes. I think this is a no-brainer. I'm gonna take Achane. Achane's healthy and ready for week 1. So I think getting him here at the 2.5 is fine. I want the balanced start anyways, and I definitely need a running back, and so I'll take Devon Achane. He's top 5 running back when he's on the field. It's pretty easy. I'm pretty sure Nathan had a start similar to this in one of his last drafts, but I'm gonna look. I wonder if I'm drafting the same freaking team as that man. Who did Nate draft? He did Puka and Achane. Yeah, I like the neighbors and Achane. So Ollie Gordon droppable. I'm actually gonna hold him in the flock league. I'm not gonna drop him. Spoiler alert for anybody who's watching and gonna be competing with me for waivers. I'm not dropping him. I'm not gonna be very active on waivers. I drafted too well. Submitted a blueprint. David's held. Not sure if I did. I think you did. I saw it come through. I think you're good. Sharn sent some memberships. Appreciate you, Sharn. Nice start. Achane's bang. Yeah, I agree. Can you say that he's healthy? Well, I know that he doesn't have an injury designation right now. So by that definition, yes. But no. Right? I mean, we all know that he's got some stuff going on. So yeah, I didn't want Achane and CMC felt too risky. I don't blame you there. I don't blame you. Which is why I didn't go Achane. I wondered, or I didn't go CMC in the first round. I wondered if I'd get a faller coming back. And most of the time, if you get a faller, it's one of the running backs. If London would have fallen to me, then I would have wished I had taken Christian McCaffrey and had a Christian McCaffrey London start. So, goal in most leagues getting Gibbs in London in a 10-man. Yeah, in a 10-man, you can get that start. You're gonna win. You're gonna win. Thoughts on Judkins? Are we holding it on to in hopes he does play in a few weeks? Yeah, I wouldn't drop him. I would hold him on your roster. Yeah. Wouldn't draft him in the 5th. Got my draft in an hour. Good luck, Chris. Good luck, man. Appreciate you. Don't panic pick. You know what you're doing. You'll kill. JMO 510, Egbuka 710, good value. Yeah, both. But JMO, that's pretty much where JMO goes. Egbuka, that's late for Egbuka, so that's nice. Big run of running backs here. We've got 3 double running back starts, though. And so that's going to be interesting. And then Hampton goes here at the 210. Sharn stacks Lamb and Hampton together. I don't mind that. Honestly, I don't mind that. But it's going to look pretty rough right here, I think, for BK at the 1. Depending on who goes here. See where Big Mac goes here. But I like the start. I'm happy with those 2 players. All going to be about these middle rounds. All about these middle rounds, right? So So make sure you drop a like on the stream if you would. Appreciate you guys watching. Next Sunday, we will be watching NFL football. So does the season pass include Dynasty guides as well? It does include the guides for Dynasty, but it doesn't include anything else for Dynasty. And so, again, the Dynasty, we typically steer people more towards the annual tier because Dynasty's year-round, and that's where you get all the stuff. Season pass, if you just want the guides, I think you can't. But honestly, here's the thing. I would actually say no, Caden, because the guides that come out for Dynasty come out in the spring, and the season pass will be expired by then. So, would it be double running back? Would double running back be better to go for running backs early due to the wide receiver depth this year and in later rounds? Yeah, it's in my opinion, its balanced start is optimal. Double running back is fine. Double wide receivers probably going to kill you. And so we'll see. I mean, Ryokin and Aaron, they know what they're doing, so we'll see where they end up going. But I mean, now that we have these 4 guys going double running back here, it forces BK to go Ladd, which I think Ladd's a good pick there. And Bowers. And so really, I mean, he missed out on the 2 guys that I got at that point. So we'll see. Risky drafter. Yep. That is true. We've only got, I think, 2 more leagues. And so if you guys follow the link in the pinned comment, if you'd like to get in a league, anybody that's a member with a season pass with code DOMAIN when they sign up, we can potentially get you in a league as well. So do you believe third round reversal is necessary in an 18-man chop league? I just did a chop league. You could make a case for it, but I think it ended up fine. BK's not happy with that. I didn't think so. I didn't think he would be. I wouldn't have been either. I like getting Ladd there, but the problem is the running back situation at that point. And the running back situation making it back to you at the 4-5 turn is going to not be pretty, dude. Not going to be pretty. Con likes Dynasty as well. Yeah, Dynasty's the freaking best. Ridley or Igbuka? I'd still lean Ridley, in my opinion. But I see the argument for both. I still lean Ridley. He's the wide receiver 1 on his team. Igbuka could be the wide receiver 1, but we just don't know that yet. So I know the running, and again, like this is like absolute worst case scenario. Absolute worst case scenario. And in the flock league, of course, Bowers pushed these guys to me, but there was somebody that actually went ahead. In the flock league, who went? So Kyron got pushed down 1, but then who went that pushed Hampton down? Oh, Ladd, duh, yeah. So Ladd and Bowers went before the running backs there, and I was awesome, Caden. Appreciate you, man. Send us a friend request on Discord. As long, I mean, make sure you use code DOMAIN, by the way. Double check that you use code DOMAIN, but we're happy to have you, man. Good old Dynasty guy right there. Boom, ba-bump. All right. Both the quarterbacks just went, so a little bit of a onesie run here, and we'll see kind of what makes it back to us. We have 4 picks until our pick. Obviously, the balanced start is nice. Let's pull up the algorithm here. We've got version 4 of the algorithm now, so we can finish up our drafts with this thing. I'm going to pull this up and see what it says, because I am sleep deprived coming off of a big, essentially, party last night. And so I don't want to screw up one of my fantasy teams. Okay, guides. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's check this out. I'm going to use the flock one because this is going to be a sharp league. Zoom out, please. Thank you. Oh, that didn't get fixed. What in the world, man? We're at 8. Okay, neighbors, nice. Got H and fall, and then some targets here in the 3rd. Okay. Travion goes 3-5. Holy smokies. Holy smokies. Oh my goodness sakes. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Holy crap. Still going higher. Still taking me higher here. There's 2 guys I would like. Actually, there's really 3 guys here I like, so I don't really care. So. Oh, dang, Cole. It's getting mad at you. I'll turn the Nightbot thing off. It's being annoying night. Unless one of you guys starts spamming, I have to turn it on again. It can't be doing that to Cole, though. That's ridiculous. All right, I turned it off. There you go. I told it, Cole. I told it shut up. It just needs a ligma. All right. Thoughts on Arn Biscuit's team? Lamb, Hampton, Lamar. I like this start. I think it's a great start. I think it's a great start. There goes one of the guys I really wanted. So that blows huge, ginormous chunks. And there's one other guy, if he goes here, I'll cry. Nice. Okay. Yeah, triple running back here for Icy. Wow, he's trying something. And triple wide receiver for Ryokan. What's going on here, man? So I get double sniped like I thought I would, so that's great. Not going to crash out. Swear I won't crash out right now, but I'm thinking about it. Thinking about crashing out. I really just wanted one of these three guys, but it's fine. It's cool. It's not, there's no big deal at all. It's great. Totally fine. Totally fine. We're good. We're absolutely good in the neighborhood right now. Good in the neighborhood. Oh my gosh, dude. Frick. This is disgusting. What the frick? Ugh. Oh my gosh, freaking dang it. Well, I feel like that's the best pick there, so I'm going to go McBride. Don't love going elite tight end in my last high stakes draft, but could be worse, right? It could be worse. I've seen worse starts than this, so. Doesn't really have McBride in as a target. We went only pretty much late tight end in this algorithm, but yeah, pick 8 blows. This is the worst pick. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put together a crazy team from here just to freaking shove it up pick 8's butt. Yeah, play the hand. Okay, good. Yep. I'm glad you guys like the pick. Good. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We're gonna figure this out. Cannot believe I got sniped that many times though. That's crazy. I would have taken literally all of these guys. All right. Yeah, A spot sucks. It's one of the worst picks this year. Yeah, it's ugly. I agree. Big risk, big upside. I agree. It's just fine. It's fine. We'll see. I think I can still stack depth here with this start, so. Yeah, the risk is real. Neighbors H-hand is really risky there, so. Touchdown aggression the right way for McBride. I think it's all but guaranteed. He had 2 touchdowns last year. The problem is, though, he only has 6 touchdowns in his career over 3 years. So he's just not been a touchdown guy. But I think it happens with as much targets as he'll be getting. So as many targets as he'll be getting. Don't think McBride tight end one's unpopular. No, it's not. Same tier for Bowers for me. Pitts was still, I know. Bowers did get a lot of garbage time points. Trust me. I was watching those games for that reason. Kenny Walker goes 311 here. And so we see Kenny Walker jump up a little bit now. I'm assuming he has no injury designation yet, so. Yeah. Upside pick. See what James does here on the turn. Obviously, great start. I love the Henry BTJ start this year. I stacked those guys in a league, and I really like it. Love the color combination of the 2 jerseys, by the way. It's like Charlotte Hornets colors. Love that colors. Love that colorway. Love the Hornets. But we're going to see what happens to us here coming back. I think we're going to get one of the guys we want here, unless we get like literally quadruple sniped and I'm going to kill somebody. I will legitimately crash out. Robbie Chosen is still available. I didn't even realize that. What's up, Justin? Weekend's been great. Had my brother's wedding. It was awesome. If he hits, he wins the league. True. What if he gets hurt? Bum, bum, bum. How's a 6'4", 245-pound tight end not a red zone target? Is Kyler an idiot? Well, there goes one of my guys that I wanted, Devontae Adams, so he's not coming back to me. So we're just going to have to see, I guess, what the frick happens here. Ugh, man, this is going to get ugly fast. This pick blows. pick absolutely freaking stinks. Delays faster. When I stream at home, there's no delay. Who's this noob drafting a 108? I'm doing my best here. I'm doing my best. Drafted tight end as your third pick. I know. I know. I know. Who else was I going to freaking take? Who else am I taking there? Oh, man. 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 DJ and Ken taking it down here. I'm probably going to get sniped on one of these 3 picks right here. I bet he's going to snipe me right here probably. Hurts is a good pick there, not who I wanted, but great pick. These guys are going to get me here. These guys will 1,000% get me here. I'm just gonna accept it and chill. No point in crashing out over it now. Kamara's gone, so. Jaden Daniels, nice pick. Man. Good gosh, man. JD's off the board, so. I'm waiting patiently for him to take the one guy that I want here. There's only one guy I like here. Only one guy. Oh, my third pick. Yeah, I could have taken Kamara, but that's why I didn't, because it was so risky. Just take him. Just take my guy, Icy. Just take the guy I want. All good. Aaron Foster's still on the board. It's true. Wow, he fell to me. Let's go. Thank goodness. That's who I wanted there. That's who I wanted there. Decent. Decent. I will take that. I will take that. Hubbard was not my guy. Hubbard's not my guy. Mike Evans was the guy I wanted to make it back. I wanted one of Evans or Adams to make it back to me in the 4th. Those are 2 of my favorite picks this year in the 4th round. So, liking that. Feels like people are drafting running back a lot earlier this year in reaction to last season. Well, yeah. I mean, and I think they should be too. I think it should be. So, yeah, I'm kind of pissed about that, Daryl. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna put it on the screen because I don't want to name drop. But yeah. Team is sus. Yeah, Lambo, here's the thing. We get you on here, a $250 league, you probably crap your pants in front of everybody, so I don't want to hear it. You were at the 8 spot, your team would be cheeks, dude. This is a worse spot to draft from. Team is good, great wide receivers, great tight end, good running back one. Yeah, no, I honestly don't think this team is that bad at all for an 8 spot team. It could be a lot worse. Like, honestly, looking at the teams around it, I would rather have, I think I'd rather have my start than these 2 teams. So that feels like this usually tells me I'm drafting okay. 7 and 9 are also very tough spots, though. These 3 picks are just tough. But in terms of, like, other spots, like, I think I'd rather have this start over mine. I don't know. I feel like I'm stacking up pretty well right now, to be honest with you. I like Sean's start here. I feel like I'm stacking up pretty well. If he would have had a running back fall to him, he'd be stacked right now, so. I'm not taking Sass from Lambo. H.A. Evans missing half the season. Yeah, you're right. I forgot that. I got to open my injury projections book. My bad. The 250. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Whatever. I know I'm going to lose my freaking money here. So the colors are good. I agree. The colors are solid. 2 reds, but the red, the green, and the blue. Yeah, I'm liking it. So Snipe McBride. Yeah, nah. He was he was the only guy there that you could take. Like, he was the clear number 1 guy. So. Draft next to Icy, draft next to Ryok, and both those guys, I mean, I think they will continually snipe me, so. Although I feel like I've only really been, like, super duper sniped here and here in the 3rd round, so. Drafted from 9, Neighbors, H.N. Evans, 3 of my first 4 picks. Yeah, so Aaron likes my draft. Aaron thinks I'm a genius right now, so. Tetaroa McMillan is a great pick. I like this pick. I like this start a lot. The 2 rookies make me nervous here. Yeah, we could turn injuries off in this league. That's true. Just make it so nobody gets injured. So we like the 4 spot. Yeah, whoever got Kittle was gonna be cooking in this. So you know, he's cooking here. This start is much better than mine. And again, these top 4 picks, you're gonna have at least one of those teams be absolutely ridiculous. I could have taken Tet here, to be honest with you. I could have taken Tet here. I kind of forgot about him. I think I have him ranked over Mike Evans, so it probably would have been my pick. But what's the highest you would draft Travis Hunter in a 10-team IDP league? I mean, I don't really know. How does it work? Like, can you start him in your flex spot in an IDP league and he gets points for tackles? Is that how that works, and interceptions and stuff? You like that? Brandon likes to start. So I think most people are okay with the start so far. Yeah, Deeb is killing it though. Deeb's killing it. Montgomery 5-1. He has to be. It's okay. BK kind of panicked here a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Connor's a good ADP pick. Monty is not. That's too early for Monty. But like, where else is he gonna go? I love the Sutton Smith turn here for you. I love this team is absolutely ridiculous here from Mac. My gosh. But here's the thing. Where else is BK gonna go here? Is the thing. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Considering Ted at 4-2, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get Audric Esme in this draft as well, and so we'll be shooing to win this league for sure. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do one more season pass giveaway. Let's do pass 69. Just type that in the comments. No caps, no spaces. You have to be subscribed, and you have to drop a like on the screen, and you have to put pass 69 in the comments to win the season pass. So get you everything on the site for the whole season. The stuff that we're going to have in season for the site is going to be even better than the stuff we've had for the draft. And so you guys can go ahead and enter. Pacheco goes early 5th here. So now we've got running backs flying off the board here. Flying off the board. Worthy goes. We're going to be up soon. Let's see if we've got anybody here that we're even excited about. B-Rob could fall to me. I mean, I didn't even think about that. I wasn't even considering him until you said that. Now I'm all over it. All right. I do know who I want to take here. I know who I want to take. This is where I can settle in because I feel like the 8th pick in the 5th round is okay. There's a good range here most of the time. And with Montgomery and Pacheco jumping up, I think we're good. Started Neighbors, Puka, Kamara, and Travion at 1A. Is that a valid abandon of the balance strat? I mean, you're still coming out 6 rounds probably with 3 of each, so I think you're still technically doing it. Yeah, I would say yes. That's just a different variation of it. You just pivot the first 2 rounds, but then you mirror it. Instead of mirroring the first 2 picks and doing elite opposite the first 2 picks, you do elite opposites the first 4 picks. Still a balance strat, in my opinion. So, and I'm allowed to say that because I created it. So, I see you're not. Yeah, you're done. You're done. Reach on. We could reach here on Bill. You're right. Picky boy goes. It's fine. I've got enough of him. I've got enough Pickens this year, and we'll see where Ryokin goes here. Yeah, we'll see where he goes here. I have a dream next 2 picks, and so we're gonna see if the dream. Okay, he takes DJ Moore. Perfect. That's fine. I don't want any of these frickers. Okay, there's some decent picks here. Actually, more than a couple decent picks, to be honest with you. Actually, there's really just 2 I really like here. What are we thinking? I've got a couple picks I like here. I think I want to go wide receiver, though. I don't like any of the... I think the running backs in this range are a trap here at the turn. I think this is like where you don't go running back at all. So, yeah. You guys are not saying some of the guys I'm thinking there. Now we are. Travis Hunter was who I wanted to fall, so I'm just going to take Travis Hunter here. You guys are all saying the right names here. There are really like 3 or 4 guys I could have taken there. I'm going to take a Travis Hunter here. I like me some Hunter this year for sure. And J-Mo was obviously the other guy I was considering there. Really, it was between these 2 guys for me. So I've taken J-Mo's. I'll take a Travis Hunter here. I think Travis will ball this year. Yep, sorry, IC. But you got J-Mo. You pretty much had your pick of whoever I let fall to you. And so that works out really well for you, honestly. That works out really well for you. Okay. So I have a dream. I have a dream that my player of choice is going to fall back to me at 6'5". I think the odds of this happening are very, very slim, but we're going to find out if it's even relatively in the remote possibility that I get a stroke of luck. So let's root for it. Let's root for me to get lucky. Pause. Yeah, I was. Look at Travis Hunter's sleeper projection. It's disgusting. Yeah, it's wrong is what it is. He's gonna have 9 targets in week 1 and score at minimum 13, 14 points, and then sleeper's gonna be like, oh, I guess we better project him more. Sleeper's projections are butt. What's up, Dan? Good to see you. Yeah, we'll be live on the Dynasty channel tomorrow, so make sure you meet us over there. Appreciate you, dude. Tomorrow night. Is this week's flock video going to show Nathan giving JJ away? Yeah, we've got to do that. We got to do it, so. Okay, so my dream selections here were Tony Pollard and RJ Harvey. Tony Pollard, I mean, you could get Tony Pollard in like the late 6th 2 weeks ago. I'm like, oh, I can get him in the mid 6th. Nope, he goes here in the 5th. I don't know, man. I just don't feel, I don't know what you guys think about this. I just am not comfortable. And he double taps wide receiver again here. So he's really doing like your traditional hero running back build. Man, Harrison, Odunze, and Igbuka on the same team. Could win you the league. Better hope they hit. I just don't feel comfortable taking Pollard as my 5th pick in fantasy football. Like, that just is making me really uncomfortable. But I'm also very uncomfortable right now with the running backs left. So that's great. That's awesome. This is awesome. I love this. Ridley goes there, so he would have been my selection. Oh, no. Okay. See you, Dan. Pollard's ADP is rising because of Spears' injury. He's now the guy. Yeah, well. 109.87 on Yahoo. Again, y'all, I don't care. I do not care. Hunter's, I'm telling you, okay, that's fine. Say it's an L pick all you want. Bet against the most, talented athlete that we've seen come out in the NFL for a while. Tell me how that, give it 3 weeks and tell me how that's going. 3 weeks. I'm not even like a neighbor stan. Like, I'm not near as high I'm not even a Hunter stan. I'm not near as high as Hunter and as the FSE boys are. But it makes 100% total sense why he would just be a target magnet there. They're running him in the slot. Yeah, it's true. He would have double tapped running back probably too. You're probably right. I mean, y'all have seen Hunter's route running data, right? It's absurd. And he's been cooking people in camp. I mean, if he plays offense, like if he's playing all the offensive snaps, he's going to cook. And it looks like he's going to. Waddle goes. I'm glad. Waddle's a guy just not taking any of them this year. Maybe it'll kill me, but again, I can't bring myself to do it. So, LaQuint Allen is the slot. There you go. He's a Heisman with BTJ taking off the top. I seriously think that duo is going to crush. Jerry Jeudy goes. Okay, so there are some options here, honestly. No, I'm not doing that. 6th round, right? Ooh. What are we thinking here, chat? What do you guys think? This is honestly, there's a big, oh boy. Oh boy. Do I do it? Do I seriously do that? Seems like a bad choice. It seems like a bad choice to do it, but do I do it is the thing. Like, you're going to have to tell me whether or not I do it or not. Wow. That... You guys are saying the guys that... All right. You guys are very clearly saying DeAndre Swift. I will go DeAndre Swift here. Probably the correct choice there. Because he's really the last guy, and then it's like a huge drop-off at running back, so... And Burrow goes right after, which is fine. I don't think I can afford to take my tight end and my quarterback both in round 6 here. I can't do it. I don't... My flex spots, I did this last draft, and my team looks good, but my flexes are going to be too weak for my liking in this league. And I need my flexes to be a little bit stronger with a little bit more risk at my flexes up top, if that makes sense. So... All right. Swifty in the 6th isn't bad. I don't know. We'll see. He is in a great offense, man. He is in a great offense with very little competition there. Very little competition. We should have a Flock League video. I think we're doing 2 videos this week. We should have one early in the week for you because our waivers run tomorrow. I think there will be a video on that. Man, I'll tell you what, guys. I will tell you what. People in the Flock League are nuts. I don't know if Danny's in here. Danny's in here sometimes. Danny sent me a screenshot, and you know the little number? It shows you how many waiver like activity things you have going on. 13. How do you even have 13 waiver claims? Like, what is actually happening? There's nobody on the waivers in the Flock League that's going to win or lose leagues. I promise you. You know how many waiver claims I made in that league last year? Like actual waiver claims, like legit 0. Like, I didn't... None of my guys came from waivers. Waivers paid off one time for me, and it was in the championship when I took Garendo. That was it. So... That league is nuts, man. Like, I can't even find guys on the waivers I want, and people are just freaking out. I think trading before the season starts is wild, too. I don't think it's a bad thing. Obviously, it makes for great videos and things like that. And those guys aren't just doing it for the videos. They genuinely want to trade. My thing is, again, like I've said this over and over, if I trade away a guy that I drafted and he ends up hitting, oh my gosh. So he takes Rice. I was thinking about taking Rice here. 6th-round Rice is pretty good, but he has Worthy as well. And so the nice thing is he has Rice's replacement until he comes back. But when Rice does come back, and if it means Worthy is gone there, he wasted his 5th. But I guess might as well have both of them, right? If a guy hits that I pick in the draft and I trade him away before I see him play, like if I trade away Matthew Golden right now in the Flock League and he balled out in week 1, I'd literally never forgive myself. I would rather, like, I called my shots in the draft. I would much rather die on the hill that I mean, I honestly, I mean, when you're looking at the my teams, I mean, this should tell you all you need to know, guys. Like, my thing is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, why would I, look at this. Like, why would I screw this up? I'm already in 1st here. I think I drafted the best team. I don't know. I mean, look at the guys on my bench. Tootin, White, Harris, Ollie, and Marks. You guys should help me out with this. Who are the 2 guys I should drop? Because I have to drop 2 guys here. So Golden goes here. Nice pick. I have to drop 2 guys here for kicker and defense this week. I'm playing Nathan in week 1. Yes. I'm going to kill him. Who should I drop? I'm thinking it's got to be Chisholm, and I'm thinking probably Woody Marks. I'm thinking those are the 2. But look at my roster and tell me who the 2 guys I should drop are. You can pause it there if you want to. Yeah, I do understand that. I just don't have the energy for all that. So, you think Marks. Chisholm, Marks. Okay. Marks, Chisholm. Najee I did think about. My fear is that Marks is going to come in week 1 and kill. Marks and Chisholm. Get Najee out of there. Marks, Woody. And I hate to drop Efton Chisholm, but I think it has to be Chisholm and Marks. All right, you guys helped me out. That made me feel better about myself. So, not Pittman. Oh, my gosh. Ugh. No, Pittman's like my highest projected bench player right now. Pittman's like an 11-point per game guy. I would love the hold Marks, but my hands are tied. I have to drop somebody. And I'm not dropping Rashad White. I can't do that. Saw National Goldfish there for a second. Yes, you did, Corey. What's up, Corey? Keep Najee. Yeah. Sticky Ricky goes here. He crossed my mind here at the 6-5. Stephon Diggs goes right there. We'll see if we get any. Let's see if we just get even one faller here. Just one. Just one. Not a bad draft, I don't think, though, for this spot, right? I mean, I don't think this is bad at all. I think this could be a lot worse. I think it could be a lot worse right now. So I'm happy with where we're at. Keep Marks over Gordon. I can't do that. Gordon's the second guy there. Marks isn't right now. Marks is the third guy in Houston right now. So that's the really... You're the rare breed who thinks Pierce is starting. I don't think Pierce will start, but I think in week 1, but I think he will start. Because, I mean, Chubb is not good enough to play. Which is why I'm very skeptical to release Marks, is because I think that they're going to be done with Chubb. Either he's going to get injured or they're going to be like, this guy stinks. Yeah, BK doesn't like his draft, and I'm not going to lie, BK. I tend to agree. You do have Chase, so your floor is extremely high, but I don't really love how the draft unfolded for you because you had to pretty much reach on Demont. You're forced to take a rookie running back as your 3. Addison's suspended, so you're not going to have Caleb Johnson at the beginning of the season. You're not going to have Jordan Addison at the beginning of the season either. So it's a little rough. Tootin and Chisholm. Tootin's also a guy, I guess, but Pat Mahomes goes. I think Deeb autoed here, but that's a decent auto for his team. He's still cleaning up. You can't stake your reputation on Hampton and still believe in Najee. Does it make sense? No, I get that makes sense. But I do think it's probably still smart. I don't believe in Najee, which is why I've actually considered dropping him as well. Honestly, he's probably my second choice to drop. But I do think it's probably smart for me to hold Hampton's handcuff in case Hampton gets injured because my running back depth's not good right now. So that's why I'm holding him, not because I believe in him. If I didn't have Hampton, I would be dropping Najee in a heartbeat. I really don't think he's doing anything this year. But he's my insurance play for Hampton, so. Nah, you're good, D. You're good. Najee's not on my IR because he's not on IR anymore. He's not on NFI. He's not on anything, so. Yeah, Jackson. I was reading the Patriots subreddit today trying to figure out what Patriots fan thought of him, and most Patriots fans don't think he's going to do anything this year, so. Yeah, drop a like. We only have 111 right now. Appreciate it, you guys, if you drop a like for me. Yeah, normally I don't keep handcuffs either, but it's whatever. I just didn't. There are some instances where like I got Najee so cheap that I thought it was worth keeping that handcuff. So IR, nice. That's funny. What's your reason on keeping Rachaad White? He's the guy with the least opportunity ahead for him. I don't think so. I mean, there are guys. I think Woody Marks is the 3. Rachaad White's the 2 on his. Plus, Rachaad White, when you look at his snap share last year in that offense, I mean, he was still playing a fair amount there. He has a history of a running back one season. And so even last year when he was splitting snaps, he was a running back 2. I think he's a solid depth option. I feel like I can start him a lot easier than I can start some of the other guys now. All right, any value fallers here? Let's go ahead and see if I got a BPA going on. That's not bad. It could be worse. It couldn't be much worse, but it could be worse. It's about as bad as it could be, actually. I lied. This sucks. I have 4 receivers. I have 3 receivers. F. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Okay. Frick. What do you guys think? I hate these receivers. All of them. I don't like any of them. I'd rather die than draft these guys right now. I don't know. I feel like there's a guy here. That I actually... Ugh, I don't love that, though. I'm definitely not taking Kelsey because I have a tight end already, so... Definitely not taking Mooney here. Yeah, okay, I think this is really the only guy I actually feel comfortable taking here is Tyrone Tracy. So he's my last flex option there, and so I'm cool with that. I wish I didn't have Tracy and Neighbors, but I mean, it is one of those situations where you have the elite wide receiver, one in an offense and a running back, and they're almost always still going to produce. It's why people have asked me, like, hey, if I'm at the 1 and, Chase Brown falls to me, do I take Jamar and do I take Chase Brown? And I always tell people, yeah, they're both going to produce. They're independent of each other. So, oh yeah, I should have figured him. A couple of you guys are saying Tracy. That's kind of who I was looking at from when I took the dang, and then Quinshawn actually goes after me there. So don't have to think about him anymore. That's good. And I hate all these wide receivers. I literally would not take a wide receiver here if it killed me. And so if I need to take a wide receiver in the 8th, which maybe I do, maybe I don't, depending on who falls back. Well, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to see who falls back here. So yeah, they don't play the same position. I do think, I do think there's somewhat of a, I think there's somewhat of an inverse relationships between like a wide receiver 2 and a running back, in the sense that, on days where your wide receiver 2 is scoring a touchdown or 2, I think it's less likely that your running back is scoring a touchdown or 2. Whereas a wide receiver 1 scoring touchdowns doesn't make a difference for a running back 1 scoring touchdowns, because they're both usually going to get their own no matter what happens. So. You and I just take turns profiting off the other and being wrong on our trades. Sure. I think it's my turn to be wrong, right? Yeah. I'm sure it's going to happen. Hams has been watching for over a year now. Never really caught a live stream, so this is cool. Yeah, appreciate you, Ham. Thanks for watching, man. Yeah, the live streams are fun. We will be live a lot during the season as well, so make sure you guys are tuning in. We'll be live tomorrow night, by the way. Are you guys down for a live stream tomorrow night, by the way? I know it's Labor Day, but I think we'll go live at like 7 o'clock. I think we'll do both channels, too, so like, you'll just have to let me know. I love to do a freaking auction draft, so Debo goes there, and that's fine. I literally would not. I just don't want to take him. I love your 4-player start here. Again, Pollard in the 5th feels gross to me. I just can't get behind it. I took Pollard high in the Flock League last year and didn't end up liking it at all. So, see who KT takes here, but he takes Bill, so not a guy I had on my radar quite yet, which is fine. I probably would have had him on my radar in the 8th, I guess, but not here. It's his 4th running back, so nobody celebrates Labor Day anymore. It's a dying holiday. I'm even going swimming tomorrow. I went swimming today. You can see I got my nose is red. I think you guys would like to see an auction. Yeah. So, yeah, Warren goes there, and then Sharbs. Wow, he takes Sharbs from freaking KT. That's crazy. He said, I'm trying to make 12 big mad. Well, I'm pretty sure he just got you back there, bub. Pretty sure he just got you back, because you really needed the Sharbs pick. Which is why I don't like taking Kenneth Walker anyways, because I hate spending my 3rd and 8th round pick on a starting running back in their handcuffs, so. Yeah, I know. Rudolph. I know. Ford and Sampson, the moon. Yeah. It's best ball. No, it's a normal fantasy football draft, not a best ball draft. So it's a $250 fantasy league. All right. This is going well, actually. This is exactly how I wanted this to fall. And so we're going to be in really good shape here, I think. Really good shape, I think. Yeah, we're fine. This is good. This is really good. This is really good. The end of this draft has turned out a lot better for me. So, in terms of who we're going to take, though, I'm not exactly 100% sure yet. Aaron's taking it down here, man. Let's see. Drop a like on the stream if you would. All the way. Also, by the way, past 69 in the comments. We're giving away a season pass tonight. So he takes Kelsey. It's fine. Again, any tight ends that went here on the turn was a win for me. 3rd round's the only one you didn't like. Ingram goes. Again, win for me. This is a huge win. That's why I didn't take wide receiver in the 7th, because every single wide receiver I was looking at here, every single one of them made it back to me. There's not a single wide receiver that went. And honestly, there's really not any. I mean, Warren I was looking at, but I was never going to take him. Oh, that's tempting. That's tempting indeed. But we do probably want to continue to stack flex options here. Probably want to continue to stack some flex options here, I think. So take, yeah. Take Bo. Take Bo Nix here. I'm fine taking quarterback in the 8th here. Just get it out of the way. The nice thing is, like, I don't like religiously need to go stack depth here, because all these guys are playing week 1, so I don't need any immediate injury help. I'm not drafting guys that are injured right off the bat, at least. Achan is obviously playing, Neighbors playing as well. Those guys are risky, but I'll go Bo Nix. 8th round, I'm fine with. Jordan Mason goes. See, I was never going to take Mason, so it worked out. I already have a lot of Baker, so I'll take another Nix. I only have one Nix so far this year, so I'll just take my second one and call it there. Also gives me a ton of upside on a points per game basis as well. So quarterback 7 last year. He's going to great offense. So I like that. He does have rushing upside. Yeah, I agree. I like Nix this year, especially here. I love Bo Nix here. Eric Ebron signs with the Colts. That's not true, is it? I do love Baker this year. I have plenty of Baker already, though. Love Jennings. Is he actually going to play? I'm not sure if he will play or not, actually. Not sure if he will play or not. We do have a couple more leagues available this week. If you're wanting to get in a live league and you haven't had the chance, you can follow the link down right here. You get it with our season pass with code DOMAIN. And again, if you haven't seen the season pass, it comes with everything you need for the season. It's a good time to get access. It comes with literally access to everything on the Flock site for an entire season until the end of December. You're going to get updated weekly and rest of season rankings on the site right at your fingertips. Some of the best rankings in fantasy football to make sure that you're dominating not only weekly, but rest of season as well. You're also going to get free start sit question, free trade question, things like that. And you're going to get some very cool tools that we haven't even announced yet that we'll announce. Maybe tomorrow on stream we'll announce what you guys are getting with that. So make sure you check it out. Eric Ebron hasn't played in 4 years. That's what I thought. I'm like, hey, that guy's not even playing. Jack Doyle was okay, yeah. Mo Alley Cox is there. Colt Steiner has been poverty since Dallas Clark. Yeah, outside of the one Ebron season, that's pretty much true. Icy likes his draft here. Yeah, I like your draft. I like your draft a lot. I'm good with it. Your wide receivers are a little shaky. Your depth is shaky because these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are your starting guys, and you don't have any bench guys yet. But you also don't have an elite quarterback. So, because of Judkins. Judkins in the 7th, I feel like, was the pick that I'm kind of like, you know. Can I get a spot on the auction draft tomorrow? We'll see. I don't know how we're going to give those away, so. All right. Warren goes, I don't love Warren this year. I've obviously made that very clear, but, you know, he's probably going to have a role at the beginning of the year. And then Mark Andrews, both of these guys we talked about. Honestly, there's a lot of picks in this range. Nathan, I talked about guys we don't like here. We talked about Jordan Mason, Andrews, and Warren in that aspect, so. Is Najee a must-get guy if you're rostering Hampton? No, I don't think so. I think at the price I got him in the Flock League, like 12th, 13th round, I think he's good there. But in terms, I'm not huge. I actually do agree. I'm not huge on like, hey, you have to handcuff your guys. I think handcuffs are pretty much worthless. This is a very good pick here. This team's really good, Mac. You drafted crazy. I can't believe Shakir. I can't believe we went this long without. I mean, we went what 9 picks without a wide receiver going. That's crazy. So. I got $10 on you going to be out in the first 3 weeks of the Chopped League. Yeah, you were going to lose that. You should have just given your $10 away at that point. Yeah, Mac does have us cooked. Yeah, he's killing us right now. He's killing us. I think D's having a good draft, although he did take 2 tight ends here, which I think is interesting. Judkins going to sign play week 1, probably ends as a running back 2, just believe. Said less and less people as we're in September. You want to know something really funny about that? Because obviously we're the Judkins channel. You know how many times we've come out and told you that Judkins is a good picker to draft Judkins? You want to know when the first time we talked about Judkins on our channel was in a video? The first time we gave any advice on Judkins, you want to know what we said about him? We said not to draft him. So Nathan taking a shot on his own fantasy football team in the Flock League of all leagues. I don't think it should mean anything. I don't think it should say anything about any credibility or anything because we legitimately didn't tell you to draft him one time for a reason. We avoided Quinchon for a reason because I didn't know if he was going to be signed at this point, and he's not. And so I'm glad we did. Glad we did. Ignore my running back situation. I'm stacked. It is. I will say, Ryokin, it is hard to ignore. The most important position in fantasy football, in my opinion. So, but hey. Season Mason going around 7 in the Lands community leagues. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. He's a backup, man. Drafted him the last high roller. I did, yeah, but I took him really late. But again, it's my team. Like I'm willing to take different risks than what I'm willing to tell you guys to do. So, yeah, no, I'm definitely not smoking copium about it. I mean, I'm not there. I understand what you're saying. Like, I think it's a very bad that here's the thing. Even if he does sign tomorrow, he didn't play in training camp or practice at all. Like, he wasn't even there for installs. Nathan took Judkins 5-1 in Domain Pink League. My gosh. Nate. Do you think Nathan would trade away Tet for Tyreek? No, he won't. I don't think he will. Okay, we're gonna not say anything until this guy falls to us. How many picks we got? 4 picks. We got to pick in here. We're gonna get our guy right here. He probably is not gonna make it to us. Actually, not a chance. There's no way he makes it. I think it probably was Nathan's fault. Yeah, it is just funny. I was thinking about that. I was like, what's funny is people definitely shouldn't be taking that as like, oh, they're saying draft Judkins. We have actually said the opposite. We said not to draft him. So. Really interested to see who goes off the board here, so. Higgins goes. 3 more until we get our guy. We have the ugliest guy. The worst guy, potentially. But he's our guy, and so we have to stay committed to him here. But Higgins off the board, which is fine. Not big on drafting Higgins this year. Maybe he'll be a slam dunk pick. I don't know. It's always possible he's going to be a slam dunk pick, and I'm just a big idiot because that happens a lot. So, but Njoku, 2 more, and we get our guy. 2 more picks, everybody. 2 more picks, and we get our guy. Njoku's a good pick there. Just not sure how this is going to go, though. We'll see. 2 more picks here. I will do it to you again, yes. Let me see. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to find out in 2 picks if I can do it. One more pick and we get him. 1 more pick, everybody. 1 more pick and we have our guy. I'm going to get sniped right here. Ryokin's going to take my guy. Stay for the crash out. Wait for it. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, sick. Make sure I'm not stupid here, but I've got a guy like... Yeah. Not... Yeah. No. No. Man. There are two guys I like here. Crap. I did not notice one of them was just still on the board. Oh my gosh. Who's the pick, y'all? Who's the pick? Let's see if you even know who I'm talking about. The guy I wanted to fall fell. I don't know what to do here. They're both good picks. They're both good. You know, I'm not taking Kraft. I have McBride. I'm not taking Kraft. I'm not taking Kraft. No, I have McBride. There's no reason for me to take Kraft. That'd be bad. Okay. It's the 9th round. I'm going to take Godwin here. Godwin's not the guy I wanted. And I have Mike Evans. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. But it's in the 9th. It's the end of the 9th round. Like, this is crazy. And then there's the guy that I was going to take. That was my guy. I should have. Here, I will tell you. You're just going to have to wait. Bear with me. I'll tell you why I didn't take him. I'll tell you why I didn't take ETN. I have a theory. So. Yeah, double TB, but, you know. It's one of the best passing offenses in the league. I don't like Kupp, by the way. I'm never going to take Kupp. Never going to take Kupp. Gonna have to sit Godwin. But I'm drafting him as a bench player, so I just gotta do pretty well down here these last 4 rounds, honestly. And so we're gonna try to do that. We're gonna try to do that. I was gonna do it to you, dude. That's who I wanted to fall. I wanted ETN. Honestly, I hate taking ETN though, so it kind of worked out. I hate taking Travis ETN after the Flockley last year, so. Yeah, Kupp's reception is the worst I've seen. Like, I will not take him. All right. Yeah, Sting Sting's right. Don't be name dropping in the chat. Evans could be here when Godwin comes back. That's true. I could just switch him out. I don't mind getting those guys in the 4th and 9th round though, with as good as they were last year. Aaron's taking it down here. I'm gonna take this to a minute. We're abusing the 1.5 minute clock. We got this. Okay, Dobbins goes. Dobbins, I was thinking maybe he would make it back to me. Didn't make it back to me. It's fine. I would have taken him if he did. Would have taken him. Should I have taken Godwin at 9-2? Where are you at here? I mean, I think who you took was fine. If Javonte made it to you, I think I would have taken Javonte, but because your running back situation currently. I'm just not sure anybody can stay healthy long enough to challenge Javonte in that backfield. Maybe they'll trade for somebody midseason. That might end up being what they do. So, and make sure you drop a like. And if you're not subscribed already, let's see, what are our subscribers at? 25,810 would help. Would love if you could help us get to 26K. Appreciate you guys. Keep this on the screen for a minute so we can see if we get any subscribers. ETN was who you wanted. Yeah, ETN was the guy there, so. Aaron likes it. Jaden Reed goes at the end of the 9th. Yeah. Hall to the Cowboys. I mean, I could see them making a running back move, but honestly, it seems like the Cowboys are kind of just saying, you know what, we know we suck at this point. That's what it seems like Jerry's saying. If he's not saying that, he probably should be. The Parsons trade, man, I don't think I'm going to get over that one. That was abysmal. It was just bad, man. It was just bad. So I'll set the clock on whatever I freaking want it. I'm commissioning the league. It's a minute clock, baby. All right. Eckler's a good pick. I was hoping maybe Eckler would make it back to me too. So appreciate all you guys who are subscribing, by the way. Appreciate you, John. ETN to the Cowboys. Now, that would be something, wouldn't it? Man, ETN Javonte, that would be crazy. That'd be the battle of the most mid running backs of 2023 right there, huh? That's what that would be. Pick 12 stacking the handcuffs here. Yeah, he is. He really is. KT in the 12th pick here, James, they have been in a battle this whole draft. It's been fun. 15-second clock. We could do that. That would be crazy. 30 seconds, 69 seconds. Nice. I don't think a minute is, especially for later rounds of a draft. It's just let's get it moving. Chick Nub goes. Thank you. I wouldn't have taken him. All right, we're going to get one of the guys we wanted here. It was honestly rough. A lot of the guys we wanted went. And Darnell Mooney goes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. My guy's still here, right? Where are you at? Where are you at? Hello. Man. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See this shortened clock, it goes against me as well. There's a couple crazy values here. I'll take Jerome Ford. I'll take Jerome Ford there. Week 1 starter probably, so that's who I was wanting to fall back to me. So that's why I went Godwin here, was because I knew I would take running back in the 10th. I pretty much always do, and so I like the running back options here, and I just take them. But man, there are some crazy values. Tank Bigsby's not bad. There are some crazy ones, man. Man. It's the first Ford I've taken this year, to be honest with you. It's basically a 50-50 shot that he's going to be the guy that gets it there. Ayuk goes, so he has Jennings as well. Yes, there is an IR spot. There is an IR spot in this league, and so I will have Godwin on my IR for sure. You have 3 wide receivers. Should have taken Cup. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's true, but I only have to start 2 in this league, so I don't technically need more than 3 right now. So we're good. Ramondre, nice. All right. Yeah, I think Ford's the pretty clear starter based on what I heard today out of Cleveland. I think Ford's the guy, so looking forward to it. I can't talk about anybody who's still on the board, so you're gonna have to wait, chat, until that people go that you want me to talk about. See where Deeb goes here, though. Yeah, he goes Samson. I tried to freaking psych him out there. Good pick. I wanted Samson. So I almost took Samson instead of Ford. The pick I wanted was Samson. I took Ford because, I don't know, he's the vet. I already have some Samsons, so I need to hit a little bit if it is Ford. Which it very well could be Ford, by the way. So. All right. Braylon Allen goes there. Okay, we're setting up for the final stretch here. Here we go. Ford's more reliable. Probably. I mean, yeah, they're both rookies. So Cup finally goes here in the 10th. I think it's a fine price for Cup. I will say I'm fading the frick out of Cup. So I think this is where he should go. So I don't think this is anything like abysmal that he actually went here, but you know. Drake May goes as BK's running back. I do like that you faded quarterback here and went Drake May, and then takes Rashad White at the turn as well. I think that's a pretty decent pick, honestly. Tucker Kraft is a nice selection in the 11th as well. I think Matt kind of killed us here, y'all. I think he kind of cooked. Think he kind of cooked there. Loveland. Oh my gosh, I cannot. I almost took Loveland. I almost took Loveland in the 10th with a tight end because he was such a good value there. That is maybe the best pick of the draft. This team's pretty good. I mean, Sean Biscuit's team here is pretty good. You were going to take Kraft, man. I mean, heck. I think you got a steal with Loveland. I think it was a blessing in disguise that you ended up getting him there. I almost freaking took him, man. And then Woody Marks goes actually in the 11th. That's very interesting. That makes me feel not very good about dropping him. B-Rob, I don't like taking B-Rob this year at all, but it is what it is. You like Kraft over Loveland and redraft. I could see that. Honestly, it's not that bad of a pick. I just think Loveland's a good value there, but... All right, coming on up on our pick here. Let's see what we want to do. Take a look at the running backs here. Not much. Not much at all. Okay, that's bad. Let's go to wide receivers here. Also bad. Awesome, love that. Let's go to tight end. Also bad. Okay, so all the players here are bad. That's great. The problem with Marks is he's not any good. As a runner, I agree with you. He's a good pass catcher, though. Jaden Blue goes. Tootin goes. So they take the running back guys there. Probably smart to do that. I mean... I don't love my options here. I don't love any of these options, to be honest with you. I have a week 1 starter and Ford to at least plug in if I need to, but I don't, is the thing. Okay. No, not him. Yes. I could take Tyler McCloskey. Okay, where am I going here if I do go here? Okay, yeah, that's where I'll go. Oh my gosh. Literally zero idea who I want to take here. This is the safe pick, I think. I think the pick that I wanted to go here was Luther Burden, so I'll take Luther Burden here. A couple of you guys were saying Burden, yeah. That's kind of where I was at as well. This draft, it's getting ugly right here. I agree with you. Yeah, it's getting ugly fast, but... Tess Lagos, I thought about him. I think it's a little early to take him. So I guess you're doing the same thing here. You're taking a rookie on a good offense, and he's the wide receiver 3 in his own team. So I guess it's the exact same. So it's probably not too early for him. I stand corrected. Shut up, paper. Yeah, it's literally the same situation. I don't know what I'm talking about. So if we're good taking Burden here, we have to be good taking Isaac Tesla. Although I do think Burden's a better player, probably a better prospect as well. So Bateman goes. He was my other wide receiver choice was Bateman. I like this team though. I do like this team. I'm not gonna lie. How many rookies did I end up with? 1, 2, 2. Not bad. I don't have a ton of risk with rookies. My risk is with injuries probably, and so that's kind of the issue. Let me move this crap so you guys can see. Okay. One last time. Pass 69 in the comments. No caps, no spaces. We're giving away a free season pass. make sure you drop a like on the stream. Again, if you want to get on one of the last leagues of the year that we're drafting this week, follow the link here. Again, season pass with code domain can get you in a league. So Zach has 6 rookies on his team. That's a lot. I will say that's a lot. Icy wanted Burden. Yeah, I figured. Burden was, in my opinion, the clear pick there. I don't mind any of these picks, though, but that went before me. I like running backs later in drafts like that. So Ollie does go there at the 12-1. I guess I'm cool with it. I thought it was too early to take Ollie. There we go. Boom. Sorry. I know you guys couldn't see that. Purdy's a good pick here, though. Going Warren Purdy's a nice little quarterback tight end combo there. I like what you did. The problem is your running back 2 slot's going to be rough. I guess you have Eckler, and Eckler projects well in week 1, 11 points, so. But again, we'll see where we end up ranking, and we're going to be working on our rankings here for week 1 very soon. What's up, X2 Bros? Good to see you, man. Rookies are always great value. It's hard to decide when to stop. Yeah, if you're playing in a casual league or on other platforms, like, yeah, you legitimately could take rookies every pick in some of those leagues. I understand that completely. So it's like, how many do I take even though they're the best value here by far? It's like, well, I mean, a team of rookies last year would have gotten you Neighbors and BTJ. So, okay. And we're up here. Woof. Woof, 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 woof. I'm a dog now. Dang it. I know what I need to do. I just don't know if I have the strength to do it. Gets ugly down here. It gets ugly down here. Doesn't it, y'all? It gets really freaking ugly. Holy cow. You know what? I'll take Christian Kirk here. I think he's a solid flex option, so I'll leave him in there. Glad Nathan took the 9 off to celebrate his birthday. It is Nathan's birthday today, by the way, if you didn't hear. So Najee does go after here, and I honestly, I'm okay with this pick. I'm okay with the Najee pick. I almost took him. All right, cool. Set ourselves up for one last pick here, but no kickers, no defense in this league. And so overall, I think this draft has gone pretty well. Again, I think guys like Big Mac here have really cleaned up. I think Sean Biscuit has a very high upside team, although through the first 6 rounds, he had 3 rookies, and that's very risky. And he has Loveland as well as his tight end 1. And so that is going to, it's a great team, but it's risky. The triple running back start here is fine. The problem is you have 2 Chiefs receivers that are probably going to be mutually exclusive, and so that's going to probably hurt your upside a little bit. There was another team I really liked here, I think. I like Icy's team, but Judkins in the 7th kind of hinders it a little bit. I liked this start, but I don't love the depth pieces on Aaron's team. So honestly, I don't think we did that bad here. I think we actually did pretty good in this draft. I honestly think we did pretty good in this draft. So we'll see. I say that, and I'll probably get last. So it wouldn't be hard. Achane goes down week 1. Mike Evans goes down. Travis Hunter plays defense. DeAndre Swift gets replaced by Kyle Monungai. Tyron Tracy gets beat out by Cam Scadaboo. Trey McBride has Kyler throwing in the ball, and Malik Neighbors got a toe issue. And then boom, I'm last. So $250 down the drain. Now for a high stakes league, I actually feel okay about this. I do not think my teams will like my team at all. I don't know. It might. I got a couple good values. It might like it. So we'll figure it out. But like your team judging you snipe me 4 times. Yeah, I know. BK says he thinks he might be getting last. Yeah, you would get last before me as it stands right now. But who knows? Who knows? Caleb could start week 1. Monty could. What if Gibbs goes down and Monty started? Boom, you're good. May have went Samson over Ford, but I don't know. And I literally was thinking Samson, and I was like, you know what? I don't have any Ford, so let me take a Ford for now. I don't know. I don't. Again, like I said when I picked him, it's essentially a 50-50 shot that you're going to get the right starting running back there. So we'll see if I pick the right one. Alec goes. I really don't think Alec is going to be. I really don't think he's going to be relevant this year. I think a lot of the reason he's going to be on the field is because he's a very good blocking wide receiver, and so I think people are mistaking that for the fact that he might get volume, and I don't think he's going to get volume. So, although there is really nobody there at the wide receiver 2 position, so that's a decent argument to say that he might actually get volume. So, all right. Ray Davis goes in the 13th. I would have taken him if he made it back to me, honestly. That's a good pick. KT's team looks like a parlay. I think you did fine, honestly. I think you did fine. I think your team's pretty good. All right. Let's see. Who do I want to take? He's going to make it back to me. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a decent pick. Pat Bryant goes, good pick. Likely goes. Yeah, I know who I can take here. I've got an idea. Avery, can you be objective if someone gets a team review in a league you're in? My buddy, I have done dozens of team reviews in leagues I'm in, so yes. It is better for me to give my customers good advice than it is for me to win a Dynasty league. Trust me. By far. Okay. Rico. Nice Rico pick there. That's pretty solid, honestly. I hate all these picks. I hate all of them. Not a good pick here. I don't want to take any of these guys. I hate all these picks. Let's take Shipley. Let's take the Saquon handcuff. For this guy, who's going to need him very quickly if something happens. Fields goes right there. He took 2 quarterbacks. I like that, honestly. So Dowdle was a good pick there. Yeah, I do agree with that. You were gonna go Shipley there, man. I mean, that's not that bad. You'll survive. So Leggett is wide receiver 1. My man, you know Ted McMillan exists, right? Leggett is not the wide receiver 1 there. Trust me, he's definitely not. Trey Harris almost went undrafted in this league. I kind of wish he would have. I'll tell you the last 2 picks since you guys can't see. And I'm going to see what we have in the queue. See if we have any questions I can answer real quick. I don't have any start, sit, or trade questions, so I think we're good. Kyle Pitts goes. He almost went undrafted. Kyle Pitts is this pick right here. All right, let's get my teams ready to freaking rock. How do I add a team here? Manage? There we go. And Caleb Williams, last pick. Okay, boom. Here's the team. Lots of questionables and doubtfuls there. I don't like that. But let's plug it into my teams and at least see what it says. No. Boom. Boop. Boop. Here we go. This is the Mucho Dinero League. Make sure it loaded in. Yup. Here we go. 4th here. Okay, not bad. For an 8-spot draft, getting 4th is not terrible. I will take it. Where did I get by my own rankings? 6th. Okay, so I like expert rankings better. Good. I'm glad everybody else loves my draft. What does Nathan think about my draft? I actually want this to be low. I don't like that. I'm 3rd in his rankings. What does Danny think about my draft? 4th. Okay. Corey says 1st. Corey loves my draft. Let's see. It's probably because I drafted somebody Corey has in the Flock League. That's got to be it, right? Who does he have that high? Who is pushing Corey? Who is pushing Corey's opinion of my team up so far? He's got Hunter as an early 4th, so that doesn't hurt. He's got Mike Evans as an early 3rd, so that doesn't hurt. So that's probably what it is, honestly. But I'm okay with this, though. Mason says I'm 5th. I haven't checked Zach. Zach says I'm 5th. All right, I'll take it. I will take it. All right, well, tomorrow's Labor Day, but we do plan on being live tomorrow, and so you can check out, again, let me draw for the season pass real quick, by the way. Season pass winner is Nick Bontrager. Congratulations, Nick. If you're watching, send me a message on Discord and we can hook you up with that free season pass. Appreciate all you guys who participated. But we will be live tomorrow, I think, on both channels, but we do plan to be live tomorrow night for Labor Day. So make sure you're watching your YouTube feed because we will be live and we would love to have you guys. We'll obviously take most of the day and not do anything, which is going to be nice because we literally can't do that for like 4 months after this. So, all right. Appreciate you guys, and we will be back here tomorrow on the stream. I think we have a video for you tomorrow as well, so we'll see you tomorrow with a video and a live stream. All right, great live stream. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you later.